And that starts to bend. Do you see that? Yes. And now just open up your hand. Watch. Hey, it's Paul here. Welcome to the video review. Today we're going to check out Steel by Rasmus. I'll be honest with you, when I first saw the promo for this, I thought it must use a memory metal. I'm not a huge fan of the memory metal because it's not as practical for the conditions I work in. I can't always have access to a spray can and spray something for the memory metal kind of trick. They're okay in certain conditions, but for the gigs I do, not as practical. However, this Steel, a lot of hype about this. Gotta tell you, the hype lives up to it. This is incredible. This is just mind-blowing. Quite possibly, I think if you could bend steel with your mind, bend nails, this is perhaps what, as close as, this is what it should look like. So let's have a look at what you get. You get a box and a link to some great download instructions, and there's some really great little bonuses, if you like. The tutorial is excellent. You find out everything, and it's super easy to do. And there's some, I'll go over that, some of the effects for magicians and mentalists. You get regular nails. You also get a whole whack of these special nails. These nails are just incredible. It allows you to hand a nail out, have it, initial. One idea, a great idea is he has 3 different Sharpies. They choose which one, and they can put a mark anywhere they like because it's just one nail, and it literally bends. It's just absolutely, it's just mind-blowing, in fact. And you've got 3 different size nails. You've got the big thick one. You can bend the little one, and then you've got the other one, which is a medium-sized one, which is here, slightly smaller. So 3 different size nails. There's lots of ways you can do. You can do one-hand bends. Now, keep in mind that you can actually hand this to a spectator, and they can, as I said, they can examine it, they can sign it. It's just a nail, there's lots of variations, and then you're able to, the routine I really like, and the one they do is they have the spectator open their hand, show the nail. You can have them colour mark it with a pen or something, place it in their hand, and then whatever you want to do, when they open their hand, the nail is bent. Or you can do a visual bend, so you can show the nail and then you can bend it, the sort of the regular way, sort of like this. You can bend it. But you get a really nice bend in the nail, and now the spectator can hold that, and there's no way you can't bend it anymore. It's really bent. So it's really an incredible, I think it's a huge step forward in sort of any sort of bend idea. And certainly a nail bend is great. These are sharp. They have some great presentations for walkabout, for stage, for platform. You can bang these things into a block of wood. There's a lot of variations. A real great nail. So for mentalists, they're going to absolutely love this. If you do any sort of bending routine, I think this is going to be the go-to thing. You're supplied with a lot of nails. I think over 30-something nails, different sizes. I know that, like me, if you're going to perform this, I would invest in, more, because you're going to need them. Also, if you're a magician, you don't want to do the mind power mentalist stuff. There's a great routine at the end. I forget, by Tinos, I think it is. I have to check out the name, but it's a great routine where you take a nail and a straw, and then you put the nail in and you can the bendy part of the straw, and you do a little trick with it. It's really quite cool. Looks amazing, and then you can explain it to the audience if you like, because it's more of a gag. And then the nail bends for real inside the straw, and it's I think it's absolutely brilliant. I think if you do magic or walkabout magic, even for kids, although you want to be careful, of course, kids with sharp objects, I'd be very careful about that because these are sharp nails. You can anyway, it's a great trick for that if you're in the right condition. If you do blockhead or anything, these are really, these are clean nails. There's no residue or anything on them. They're brand new nails. Great for blockhead if you do that. That's the trick where you bang it up your nose. They don't explain that, but you can use these nails for that. So really a lot of things with this you can do if you do nails. As I said, the tutorial is excellent. It's a download tutorial. There's a lot of information on there. You can bend these things. You'll be able to do a one-hand bend, or they show you how to do a two-hand bend. The little nails are very easy to bend if you want to do a one-hand bend. And again, you know, everything can be examined if you want. Now, there's no need to do this. I personally wouldn't do this. You can switch. They have a little section on switching nails if you feel you want to do that. There's ideas with business cards and nails, so you could pop this into a business card. Excuse me. Pop it into a business card. They see it straight. They can look at it, and then when you hand it back, it's bent using your business card. There's some really great ideas. So I think this is steel. Extremely, I mean, very highly recommended. If you are into nail bending of any sort, or sorry, any sort of metal bending, then you really want to check this out and even buy it, because it's really worth it. As I said, you get a lot for your money. You're going to want to buy more because it's so good, and you're going to have a lot of fun. Again, this is a bit like my ox bender. I've had so much fun with ox bender. I'm bending all the coins. I think this is different, and you're going to have as much fun with this as well. So check it out.
I don't even know how that, like as a magician, I don't know how that happened.
Try to bend it. Try. No chance. Because you don't have the power to bend today in solid steel. Okay? But I want to give you the power now. Watch. Try again. Hold it. And just bend it.
Come on, bend. Really?
Yeah. And try to make it straight again. You will see it's impossible.